So hi everyone, so let we start our discussion. So this discussion, we're going to help you to figure out the problem to access the jet stream, to help you to figure out to help you to solve the issue to launch an instance. So I already posted slides on the Canvas file distribute discussion session materials week 5, so you can download it and just follow this tutorials these slides to catch up with the discussion. So here, let's go to our slides. So these are our slides there. So if you have any question, just post it on the chat room. So I'm going to help you to solve these issues. So let's start our discussion. So first, before I start the history discussion, I want you to mention that please submit your Exceed username. So first, you have to create a account on Exceed. So the tutorial, JetStream tutorial, have this information, teach you how to create a Exceed account on Exceed server. So someone has a question there. What do you mean steps? 13, what's the step 13? Can you give me more details about the step 13? I mean the link giving the the link to the discussion? Oh, sorry guys, so hold on, so it means this discussion use the wrong link? Let me check it. Seems I just use this schedule. Guys, I think it's the correct link because they have the same ID here. I don't know why someone say that I use the wrong link. Let me go to my peers. See what's happening. Yes, then check it. Yeah. Oh, sorry guys. I think I used the right link. Anyway, so let's go back to class. Sorry. So maybe I make a misunderstand about the crashing. So, okay, so let's start our discussion topic. Okay, I want to close. Okay, so you can go view the JetStream tutorial and find the step to create the Exceed account. So here, when you finish creating the Exceed account, you have to fill out the Google form. Here lists the Google form address and tell us what your Exceed username. So also you can find this address here, go to the course info. So in both Unit 4 and Unit 3, you can find this link, the Google form link. So just click it and submit your username, Exceed username to us. It will take 1 or 2 business to process the application. So, and there's no confirmation email there is no confirmation email from JetStream and the Exceed account. So just when you submit your Exceed username, and you can try to log into the JetStream to check the access. So that's the only way you can find out do you have got the access. So here. So if you submit your Exceed username in last week, I think right now you have the access to the JetStream. So just go to this JetStream homepage and use Exceed username password, and you can try to launch the instance. So let's go back. There's someone has a question. Okay, so you can. So if you have already submit your Exceed username last Tuesday, so could you resend your username through the email to me, so to the group list, so I can find out what's happening there. Okay, so JetStream has a very clear. JetStream has a clear introduction on how to start an instance. So let's go to our JetStream. So teach you how to launch it. Okay, got that. So I will check it again. So here, so that's the homepage. Let's sign out. So here, then this is the homepage when you type in that when you type in that JetStream home address. So click this login there, choose exceed, then click continue. Type in your exceed username and password, make sure they're correct, then click the sign in button. So you will go to the JetStream page. So it take several seconds. Okay, it's done. So you will see resources dashboard there, and there are several buttons there. So let's go back to our slides. So here, so if you are first time to launch an instance, so you are required to create a project to keep the instance. So first you have to name your project, write some description for it, and hit the create button to create the project. So I will show you some sample here. So because I already created my project here, so I will show you some sample how to create a new project. So when you click the launch new instance and click on the image, you are required to create a new project. So here, this is sample, just a sample. So here, when you try to create a new instance at first time, the JetStream system won't require you to create a project. So here, you just type in a project name, whatever, just like test. So it's up to your choice, and some descriptions there. So when you're done it, just click the create button. Then the project will be create on your account. So I won't do that because I already have an account there. So here, when you're done it, you can keep going on. And here, so for you to create an instance, you have to choose an image. So we have two recommendations for you. So first, if you are familiar with Ubuntu, and you want to try to build the environment or try to install MongoDB, you can use this Ubuntu 14.04.3 development GUI to do some tests or to do the project. So here is a sample. So we can show you some images. So here, for the JetStream, it will show you 40 images there, 40 images on the image list. You can search it, search like Ubuntu. So here, when you try Ubuntu, you can find a lot of Ubuntu work. So you can use here, Ubuntu 14.04.3 development GUI. So that's, if you are familiar with Ubuntu, you can try that. If you are not familiar with the Ubuntu, or if you don't know how to build the environment, how to install MongoDB, so you can choose this project, this image. So i535-i435-b69 project A image is developed for our project A. So we encourage you to use this image because the MongoDB is already installed in the image and the environment is built already, and you don't need to do anything. So just launch the instance, modify the MongoDB configuration file, and you can start your project. So let's go back to our slides. So see, for the project image, the MongoDB has been installed there. So let's start to launch an instance. So I choose to launch our project instance. So here, this is step. So launch new instance, find this i535- this project. Click on it. So then click this launch button. So here, there are three important things there about the basic options window. So first, you have to write your project name. I think the original project name is good. Just use that project name, and it's very clear. And you should choose this allocation, TG/CIE160033. So this is the class allocation. So please don't use other allocation if you have other allocation there. And the instance size should be the smallest one, the tiny size. The CPU size is 1, and the memory should be the 2 gigabytes. You have 8 gigabytes disk there. So when you finish choosing these options, hit the launch instance button. So let's go back to our instance here. So when you, let's close this window. Okay, so when you launch an instance, you will see the name is already there. So each student has his individual image. So don't worry about you will share the image with others. That's impossible. Each student has his own image there. So the student do his project on his image. There's no the image won't affect other students' image. So don't worry about that. So the image version should be the 1.0. It's stable, and that's your project. And please use the TG-CIE 160033, and the provider should be registered in the university. So there are 6 sites there. So for the project A, the 10 size is enough. Please don't use this small, medium, large, extra large, extra large, because that's too large for you and they will consume your resources very quickly. So when you're done it, you just click, make sure there's nothing there, just click the launch instance. So here, so there are some samples here. So there are some samples on my sample image on my project. So here, so this image we just ask the gesture to create. So you will see it's building there. Let's go to our slides. I can show you more details. So yeah, finish. You just type in select list options and press the launch instance button. And see when you see this symbol there, or this. Okay, someone has a question. Oh, it will take about 10 or 15 minutes to deploy the instance. It takes a long time. So, okay, got that. So here, when you see that, if there's no green dot and there's no active there, so it means it's still deploying the machine on somewhere. So you have to wait for about 10 or 15 minutes. So when it's done, you will see, okay, you will see this green dot and active there. So when you see that, just click this image name. So let's go back to our image. So I already has an image there. So it's running there. So just go there, click it. You will go to the detail page. So for the detail page, you will find the instance IP address here. This is the instance IP address. So you are going to use this IP address to connect to this instance remotely. So before you do that, you have to add your SSH key into your registry account. So we will talk about how to add this key into your registry account later. So if you haven't added the key, SSH key into your instance, you can still connect to the instance by using the open web share. So here you can see this open web share. So let's try this part. Let's see. Okay, let's try this open share. So here, this is a running image on my registry account. So you can click here, open web share here. So it will open a connection. So yeah, it's there. Now sometimes the open share doesn't work. That's very normal thing. So you can click here, close this workspace, then reopen it again. See, so it will reopen a connection for you, because there's some connection issues there. Just if you have this issue, just click this close this workspace and reopen it. So you can these questions will be solved. So here, this is our JetStream image. So you can see this that's a terminal there. So you can type here LSC, the folders there. You can type some command there to check the path or check the directory there. So that's your image. That's the project image. So let's go to our slides. So here. So if you try to use Ubuntu 14.0.04.3 GUI, so you have to install MongoDB by yourself, right? You have to follow these documentations to install MongoDB. So if you are familiar with Ubuntu, you can do that. So you want to try to make this, you want to try this challenge, that's okay. So we encourage you to use the project image because the image already installs the MongoDB there. But before you can use that MongoDB, you have to modify MongoDB configuration file. So before we submit this image to public, so the Jetstream security team want us to secure the MongoDB. It means there's a raw access control there. So you have to type in username and password to access the MongoDB. So the next steps, we are going to help you to disable this raw access control. So please follow the steps on slides 13. You can figure it out. So first, you should know the MongoDB configuration files location. So the MongoDB configuration files location is here. So let's go to our instance. So when you see there, you will find the MongoDB configuration file is here. You can see the details. LS is going to show the details there. So anyway, want to show this. I don't want to do this here. So let's check, because we already create. Okay, still creating there. Still deploying there. So it take off 10 or 15 minutes to that. So I have to wait. So let's do on this image, already running image. So I use this image for the preview, for the first discussion. I think I already changed it. Yeah, so I have to change it. So let's change it. I will show you the original MongoDB in the image part, in the project image. So here, let me restart it. Yeah, it's MongoDB. You don't need to do these steps right now. Okay, just I want to make the original environment, the MongoDB environment. REST-ART. Okay. No, what's that? Sudo MongoDB. Yes, this is. Okay. So right now, let me clean it. So right now, when you start your image, you will go to this page. It's empty there. There's no such lines there. So that's empty. So first, you will try to log into your image. You try to log into your MongoDB. Here, this is not right now. You see, you go to the MongoDB, but right now you want to see how many database we have. So we show show DBS there, show database there. So your access is denied because you don't have any access there. So the only way to solve these questions is going to edit the MongoDB configuration file. So here, you can use Vim editor to modify the MongoDB file. Just follow these lines. Sudo, because if you use the normal access to modify it, it's not allowed. The system cannot write and load your updates on that configuration file. So here, let's go to our Jetstream. So I will show you how to do that. So first, you should sudo. You should use admin account, admin access to do that. Sudo vi etc and the MongoDB configure. So I will copy paste it on the chat room so you can try it there. So let's open the chat room. So you can copy paste this line on your terminal. And when done that, go there. So this is the details about the original MongoDB configuration file. So you can see a lot of options there. And let's go to other slide. So you already get into the MongoDB configuration file. Then please press I on your keyboard to enter the insert mode and add this symbol in front of security and authentication enabled. So this is sample one about what you have to do. So here, let's go to our document, configuration file. So here, see, when you press I on the keyboard, it will show you right now you are on the insert mode. So here you go down and add symbol to comment these 2 lines, then press the ESC. Here in the document, see, press ESC and hit this colon WQ. W means write, Q means quit. So here, save and quit. Yeah, okay. So let's go do that. And so it means you want to write this document and quit it, save it. So when you're done this, let's check what we have done on this configuration file. MongoDB. Okay, so right now you see we have comment these 2 lines on the configuration file. So when we're done with, we have to restart the server because we want to update these changes on the MongoDB. So what we have to do? Go to our slides. You can find that please use sudo service MongoDB's restart. So go back to our terminal. So sudo sudo service. Yeah, see MongoDB restart or is start. So see the MongoDB server stop and MongoDB restart again. So when you see that, you will go to your MongoDB. See, it's quite different. You can show DBs there. Okay, you can see anything there. So we already create a database, project A database in the project. In the MongoDB, this database is created for the project, and also we create a collection in the project A database. We can show you. So there's a profile collection in the database. You can insert something into the MongoDB, insert into the database collection, but make sure you should keep your project A database there, and please don't insert any data into profile. Please don't insert any data into your profile there, because if you do that and forget to remove these documents on the profile collection, when you do the project, the program will get some error there because it cannot recognize some data there. So please don't do that. Please don't insert anything into a profile. You can create anything like that, create a database and create a collection. That's the basic, I think, basic Mango share there. So like this and the collection. So yeah, so let's show your database there. No, they have 4 databases right now, right? See, there are 4 databases, and you can use this database to do some tests, do some research. See, so if you want to insert, not this one, insert something, yeah, that's empty. So you can show what you have done there. You insert an empty document. So this is what we want to do for the project. We just modify the MongoDB configuration file and disable the role access control. So you are ready for the project. And right now you don't have to do anything. You don't have to read the project something. You just wait there. And we will release the document, the data and the program and the introduction in next 2 weeks. So here, this sample, okay. So if you are familiar with MongoDB, since you use MongoDB before, so you want to do something to update this MongoDB, to do something about it, MongoDB, you can modify it. So I will give you the admin access and the project A access. So right now, I got the email about the MongoDB, the new create image is already there. So let's go to this image. So take about 15 minutes to start it. So here, can see here. Let's go to this. Let's go to this image. So our image is actually 30 minutes ago. So it's our new create image. And let's use the Open Web Shell to connect to this image. And sometimes it doesn't work. So you have to close it and reopen it. Yeah, it's working now. So how to use this, role access. So right now, you want to show DBS database, your access is denied because you don't have any role access there. So first you can go, so we have this password for you. For the admin access, you can use Mongo. And for the project A access, you can use MongoDB. So here, so first let's test the project A. So first, anyway, you don't know, because you cannot show any database. You cannot show database on the screen, so you don't know how many databases you have. But right now, you already know that we have a project A database. So we go to project A database. Then we want to get this access, db.auth. Username is MongoDB. And the password is the MongoDB. When you say is 1, it means 2, you get the access to modify, to read and write on this database. So let us show our collections. So right now we have a collection there in profile. So we can insert, you can insert something there. But make sure when you done that, please remove it. So you can write something. Yeah, it's just empty documents. So make sure when you done it, when you finish your test, there, please remove any data on this profile connection. Make this profile connection empty. So right now, we want to show how many databases in our MongoDB. It's also denied because you don't have an admin to review the all database. So still, you have to go to the admin database and to apply your admin account. So use admin. So db.auth, you type in your MongoDB username, MongoDB password. No, something wrong here. What's happening? So, okay. Oh, it's not MongoDB. I think it's Mongo, not MongoDB. So sometimes if you type in the wrong username, wrong password, you will get 0. Means that's false. So you have to retype it again. So yes, let us do it again. And so actually for your project, okay, you got this. So right now you can show DBS. You can show all this database there. So for the project, we encourage you to use the, the project image i535-i435-b69 project A image. So the environment is already there. We install the Java compiler and we install the MongoDB there. So the only thing you have to do is just modify the MongoDB configuration file and restart it. So you can, then when you've done this, you don't need to do anything. You're just waiting for us to release the document, to release the program, to release the data. So I think that's what I want to say in this discussion. So does anyone have questions about the MongoDB, about the JetStream image? You can post your questions on chat. So I think I can help you to solve these questions. Also, you can try to launch your project image on your JetStream if you get the JetStream access. So it's a good start to do that. Anyone have a question? Anyone have questions about this image, about this JetStream? If there's no questions, I will go to next topic. Okay, let's go to the next topic. So let's close this connection and go back to our JetStream. So let's talk about how to generate SSH key here. So here, so first, so student can use the Open Web Shell to connect to the JetStream image, but sometimes the Open Web Shell is very slow, so you don't want to use that when it's very slow. So you will try to use your local machine to connect to the image remotely. So here, you have to add your key, SSH key, into your JetStream. So for the Windows system, if you know the public key, and you just need to go to your setting and click on Show More and enable SSH access into launched instance, and click this plus button. then you have to paste your public key into here and click the confirm button. So you will add your key into this JetStream account. So for the student who haven't create, who use Windows but haven't created a key before, so we have a tutorial here. Also here, first you create a key before, but you forget your public key, and you can find your private key file. So what you need to do is just find your private key file, click on this. First you should download this party key generator from this link and then run the application. Then click this download button to click this load button to load the private key file. If you have password to protect your key, so you have to type in and click the OK. And at the end, you will get the public key here. So just copy paste it into the JetStream account. You will have the access to that to connect to the image remotely. So if you don't generate key before, so some students don't generate key before, so still you have to download this public key generator application. Then you should choose the SSH-2 ISA and click the generate button here. When you click it, you will get a public key here. So that's your public key. Also, you have to click save private key. It means the private key will save to your local disk, and you will use this private key to connect to the image when you using party. So here, when you done that, when you finish saving private key file into a disk, make sure you remember where you save this private key file. And just copy paste this private key into a JetStream account. So some students using Windows, and they ask me some question about the public key, the SSH key. So they ask, can they keep two public keys, two SSH keys in their system? So the answer is yes. So because sometimes you create a key and you forget where is the private key file, you cannot get it back. You have to regenerate the key. So just follow these steps, these 5 steps, you will generate it. And you have to save it. So at that time, you have 2 keys right now. But when you use party, so we will talk later about how to connect to the, we will talk later how to connect to the image remotely by using Windows. So you have to use party to connect to the image. So when you use party, you have to load your private key file into party, because the party will use that private key file to validate the public key. So please remember where you save your private key, because when you know where you save the private key, you can find it. You can get back the public key. So, okay, I have a question. So I'm using Mac. So actually, there's no difference on the Mac, Windows, Linux. So when you do the project, you still have to use the terminal to do that, command line to do that. So there's no difference between Windows, Mac, or Linux. Even though if you use Linux, you are familiar with the command line. So actually, in the tutorial, there are a lot of, for the JetStream, there are a lot of tutorials I post on the canvas, so you can go there to find the details about how to do that. The main question is about the project is how, because there's no question about how to start the image. We already do it. We already done it for the students. So the thing you need to do is transfer files into the image. So already we have a tutorial there teach you how to transfer files into the image. So that's very easy. Just follow the tutorial step by step. You can get it. So if you have any questions, also you can post it on the Piazza. I know it's maybe most students, it's the first time for most students to use command line to use this VM machine there. So we are glad to help you to figure out the issues. Okay. So let's close this chat window. Okay, I want to close this chat window. Okay, no way. Okay, got that. Okay, so for the Mac student, if you create a SSH key before, so you just go to run these two commands to check, to find out the public key. And if you can find the public key there, you just copy paste it into the JetStream account. So if you don't create any key before, just follow these 5 steps, you can get it. So if terminal want you to input something, just press the enter button. Just put the default information, default value for the setting, so you can got it. Just press the enter. For this, for this step 1, you will get all this stuff, and then we can copy paste by using this command line, and you can paste it into the JetStream account. So here, so this is our SSH key here. So right now, I got an email that says that my project, my image is ready. So see, when the image is ready, you can see a green dot here, and that means that the image is active, and you can find the IP address here. So go there and see. So we launched it 25 minutes ago. So it means it will cost 25 minutes to deploy the machine. So we can go to the machine to see what's happening on this machine or what we have. So yeah. Okay. Hold on. I think I already get the machine before. Let's go back to our. Oh, maybe it's not our new machine. It's maybe our old machine. Oh yeah, that's our new machine. So I think it's like I already do something on that machine. Let me check it again. Make sure I can show you something. Okay, so here. So we just go to our new launched machine and click on the open web share. We got this stuff. And let me go to the MongoDB configuration file, so we can see what's the original file there. So see, there's no comment there. So you should comment this stuff. Just follow the tutorials, follow the tutorial, start on JetStream, and you can get it. So let's close it. Does anyone have questions about the SSH key and about the image? So we have 2 minutes left. So still I can keep talking about the tutorials or some mentions about the project. But I think if you have any questions, you can post it on the chat room, so I can help you to solve it. So I'm here. So I think if you don't have any questions, so I'm going to stop the discussion. So here, if you have any questions about JetStream, about the image, you can go to the JetStream wiki, public wiki page. So you can Google it and find this wiki. There are a lot of solutions about how to log into your JetStream, how to solve your issues to connect to your JetStream. So if you have any questions, you can go there and try to solve the question by yourself. I think it's a good experience for student to deploy a machine by himself, and it's a good chance for him to learn something new. So if you have any questions about the image, because I'm going to stop the discussion, you can post questions on the Piazza. So because we don't have, so we are going to do our project in Unit 6. We don't have enough time. So if you haven't submitted your Exceed username, please do it as soon as you can. And I hope when we release the project, you can do the project quickly, because we hope, because there are a lot of questions there. Some students maybe spend a lot of time reading the program. So I think if you want to save time on project, please, start to launch the instance, start to launch a project, to launch the project image there. So make sure the MongoDB configuration is modified. And when you've done this, you mean you are ready for our project. So please do these steps, do these preparations as soon as you can. So if you don't have, if you still don't have any questions, I'm going to stop this discussion and I'm going to add a new exceed username into the allocation. So, okay, got that. So for the student send me the username, I'm going to add it. And if I have any questions, I will email to you. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Stop sharing. Okay, bye guys. What I can do.